Hi, welcome to another session on decimals. Herein we will be taking up the learnings of conversions in various units. To start with, let's first take up the units of length. Let me put it up here. We are taking up first as unit of length. Now there are various units under length. We will learn about kilometer, hectometer, decameter, meter, decimeter and centimeter. Now the important part of it is to remember how to convert one unit of length to another unit of length. So it is very important to remember a certain rule for conversions. Now I'll try to give you a logic to memorize it. First starts a kilometer, then I'm just making a kind of writing everything in order, in a vertical order, so that it becomes easier. And then I tell you what's the relation between all of them. The top one is the biggest in the unit. That means the kilometer. The more we move down into this vertical column, the smaller it becomes. Like the relation between kilometer and hectometer. Hectometer is smaller than kilometer. Similarly, decameter is smaller than hectometer. This M stands for meter. I also forgot to write down what this stands for. This stands for kilometer. This is for hectometer. Kindly ignore any spell mistake I make. Decameter, I try to make none still. Then it is meter. You can write sometimes as METRE. Then it comes as decimeter, and then you must be quite aware of the centimeter, and then comes our millimeter, the smallest of them. If kilometer is bigger than hectometer, then how much is it bigger? One step down and it is multiplied by a 10. That means if 1 kilometer is equal to 10 hectometer. Similarly, 1 hectometer is equal to 10 decameter. 1 decameter equals to 10 meter. And then 1 meter equals 10 decimeter. Similarly, you go down and you multiply it by 10. If I have to calculate now here, this one, let me just use a cursor here. Now this kilometer is supposedly to be converted to decameter, then we go down 2 steps. So 10 multiplied by 10. So that makes it 1 kilometer is equal to 100 decameter. At the same time, if I'm converting a kilometer to meter, so it is 10 here, 1 step, another 10 and another 10. So that makes 1 kilometer equals 1000 meter, which we quite generally use it. At the same time, when meter is converted to decimeter, it is 10. But when meter is converted to centimeter, that becomes 100 multiplied to 100. So each step coming down is multiplied by 10's place. Similarly, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. Assuming you followed, I'm just noting down a few of the basic things, like we know 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter, but if you remember this table, it will be easier. Every step down is multiplied by 10. Similarly, the basic one, 1 meter equals 100 centimeter, and 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. Hope you are really following this. If you are going a reverse conversion, if we are actually converting a smaller unit to a bigger unit, that means if I am doing this millimeter to centimeter, in that case you just divide it by a multiple of 10. When I said 1 centimeter is 10 millimeter, at the same time I will be writing 1 millimeter equals, that will give us 1 by 10 centimeters. So if I am writing 1 millimeter, that is to be divided by a multiply of 10. 1 by 10 centimeter. If I am converting here 1 centimeter to meter, then I will be writing 1 centimeter is equal to 1 by 100 meter. This is the basic conversion. Now this table remains same for the units of mass as well as units of the capacity. But then mostly you will be finding in under units of capacity for conversions of kilometer to decimeter and deciliter to centiliters and milliliters. They will not find much on decaliters and hectoliters. But still, before moving on to units of mass or units of capacity, let's take a few conversions under units of length. Let me go to another page. Here I'll be putting up first a few questions. Convert. Let's write the first question as, let me take up a non-decimal number and then maybe a decimal number. A simple one. Suppose I'm asked to convert 10 kilometers to centimeters. Let's take that. Now move on to the previous page where you know, like see this kilometer when converted to centimeter. Now 10 multiplied to 10 multiplied to 10 multiplied to 10 multiplied to 10. So 1 kilometer is equals to, I think it is 1 lakh centimeters. So I'll write it here. This is equal to, I'll write 1 kilometer is equal to 1 lakh centimeter. So 10 kilometers will be 10 lakh centimeters. That's a basic conversion. Let me take up now a decimal conversion from a bigger unit to a smaller unit. Bigger unit like 6.85 meter. Let's convert it to centimeter. Now we know that 1 meter equals 100 centimeter. So 6.85 meter will be 6.85 multiplied to 100 centimeter, that's giving us 685 centimeters. This is when we are converting a bigger unit into smaller unit. Now see, under unit of length, what happens if we are converting a smaller unit into a bigger unit. Suppose I am converting 700 meters to kilometers. How do we do? We know in the previous page, if you see, it is 1 meter will then be equal to 1 by 1000 kilometers. So 700 meters will be 7 by 1000 kilometers, 7 by 1000 kilometers, and that's equals, if I'm doing, oh, I forgot to write this 700 here, 700 by 1000, and that's giving me 0.7, that is, or you can simply write 0.7 kilometers. Now there's, I don't think we would need more on any conversions, or maybe one we can take under this hectometers and meters. Supposedly we are converting a decameter. Suppose I'm asked to convert a 6.5 decameter to decimeter. In such case, again we go back to the previous page to see what's the relation between the decameter and the decimeter. See here, the decameter if converted to decimeter is 100, because 10 here, another 10 here, so that makes 1 decameter equals 100 decimeter. I'll simply write here 1 decameter is equal to 100 decimeters. So 6.5 decameter is equal to 6.5 multiplied by 100, and that's giving me 650 decimeter. I think we won't take much more on this unit of length. Now let's move on. Unit of mass. See, unit of mass I can write on the same previous page here. You can write here as kg. Oh, sorry. I can take this as kg, which can be under the weight. This can be hectogram. Sorry, hectogram. This can be a decagram, that is DAG. It's similar to a gram. Then it is a decigram, then it is centigram. See, the conversions and the understanding remains, the base of the conversion and understanding remains same, except for, it changes from length to the mass. It is milligram. So kg, hectogram, decagram, gram, decigram, centigram and milligram. Let's now move on to the next page to do some conversions. Okay, let's do a direct conversion, a bigger number to a smaller one. Here I can write down like convert 23.865 kilogram to gram. If you see in the same page, if you have noted down by this time, then 1 kg, or we know this, the basic conversion as 1 kg is 1000 gram. So 23.865 kg will be equal to 23.865 multiplied by 1000, and that's giving me 23.865 gram. This is the basic conversion. We can, let's take up one reverse conversion as well. That means a smaller unit to a bigger unit. 17676 gram maybe, to let us see and convert this into kg. In the previous one we saw 1 kg is 1000 grams. So if I'm taking 1 gram, that will be surely equal to 1 by 1000 kg. So 17676 gram is converted as 17676 divided by 1000, and that's giving 176.76. Am I right? No. It will be 17.676 kg. This is another conversion. This I have taken only under unit of mass. The units of capacity will also be similar to the previous length and mass. I will write the capacity part here. Capacity here is kiloliters, and then it goes to hectoliters, then it is decaliters, then it is liters, and then you have deciliters, centiliters and milliliters. The more basic conversions which you will come across will be kiloliters to liters as well as milliliters. Now converting kiloliters to liter is 1000, like 1 kiloliter is equal to 1000 liters, and 1 liter is equal to again 1000 milliliters. Let's move to that the next page where we were learning conversions. Again, I'll note down here, convert the following. Let's take up a smaller unit to a bigger unit, as well a bigger one to a smaller one, right? If I'm writing 1 liter, or converting 1.5 liter to milliliters. Now 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. So 1.5 liter is equal to 1.5 into 1000. That gives us 150 milliliters. And this is a bigger unit converted into a smaller unit. Now let's take up one smaller unit converted to bigger units. Suppose 6897 liter to be converted to kiloliters. 1 liter is equal to 1 by 1000 kiloliter. So 6897 is equal to 6897 divided by 1000, and that's giving 6.897 kiloliters. This is the basic learning of conversions. The easiest one is to just memorize the table which in the previous page we had noted down, and kind of get the base from there, the base of the conversions. Okay. We can take a few word problems or a few conversions wherein we have a combined unit. Let's take up a few of them. I need some space. Okay, got it. Maybe like the one I say, right, convert 4 kilometer 25 meter the whole to meter. See, the 25 meter is already in meters, so we need to convert 4 kilometers to meters and then add them. Now 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So 4 kilometer is equal to 4000 meter, and plus you have another 25 meter, and that's giving me 4025 meters. Let's see another. This was based on the unit of length. Maybe a capacity I can take like 5 liter and 60 centiliter to be converted to centiliter. In that case, what we do is 1 liter is equal to 1 liter is how many centiliters? That we need to see. 1 liter is 100 centiliters, right? 1 liter is 100 centiliters. So 5 liters will be 500 centiliters, and plus I have another 60 centiliter, thereby making it 560 centiliters. This was on capacity. Unit we had done. Maybe about a mass we can take. 5 hectogram 45 grams to be converted to a hectogram. To be hectogram, so 5 hectogram is already there in hectogram, so or we can convert this into, okay, now 1 hectogram is how many grams? 1 hectogram is 100 grams. So we'll write here 1 gram is equal to 1 by 100 hectograms. So 45 grams will be 45 by 100, that is 0.45 hectogram. And here you already had a 5 hectograms, so I'll write here a plus 5 hectogram, and that's giving us 5.45 hectogram. Let's continue in the next session with a few word problems based on these units of mass capacity and length conversions. Thank you.